Hello, how are we? It's been a little while and sorry, I apologise. I've been a bit tardy on the videos over the last couple of weeks. I must say the editing of the videos and everything is very time consuming, and it's probably the hardest part of the whole process. Making the actual videos is easy, but the editing, it does burn you out a bit. So I took a break the last couple of weeks, not a break from filming. I have so much footage that I was gonna make one big episode today, but then I realized just now there's just so much, I can't get it into one. I'll say thanks, Anna, for giving me a kick up the arse. My agent messaged me and said, where's my latest video? I want to watch it. And so I thought, yeah, it's probably time to pull my A into G. So I've just sat down, pulled myself a pan head, and I'm going to get into it. But thank you for waiting around. Thanks for watching. And there'll be a second video coming either next week or maybe before then. We'll see how I go. But enjoy this video, some good stuff coming, and I hope you're all doing well. This week on the Property Hillbillies, I finished sanding and painting the bedroom, make a butcher's block out of leftover house remo, and I finally squeeze myself in the ceiling to finish off that insulation. Right, how are we this week? Now, I've just started the day on the sander. We're in the main bedroom, sanding up this wall. I'm on my last sanding pad and there's nowhere to get any at the moment, so she's a bit slow going. But I've just sanded that. Gonna jump on the sponges now. Ashley's sanding in a different room. Goal being to get this bedroom behind me sanded and maybe a couple coats of paint on today. Let's just crack into it. Hope you're all been well. If you look at me, you can tell I've been sanding. It's been a few hours now. What is the time? 12, yeah, so it's been a few hours of sanding. But the room is ready for a coat of primer. Good morning, another day, another week, still going on the house. So obviously we're back to level 3 now, which is good. Yesterday we managed to get out of the place and headed over to Cambridge, nearby town, where we had some stuff in storage, and I was able to get a few things and we were able to get rid of some stuff and put it back in storage. But I'm now sitting in my office and it's a good feeling. So this is the end bedroom on the house that has the door on the side, and I decided to make this into my office, and it's an awesome space. It's so nice and light. I still need to get bookshelves and stuff, but very nice at this point to have this. So today we are going to be focusing on finishing the room next door, which is our bedroom. We should be able to finish both coats of the 8th tan on the walls, get the ceilings done, and Ashley's going to finish the windows. So that'll be very good. We were hoping to get some coving and stuff this week, but there was a police checkpoint on the way yesterday, making sure everyone was traveling for essential reasons, and I'm not sure if building materials will classify as essential for us, so we might just have to make do for this week. But anyway, yeah, let's get into the day. It's a beautiful blue sky out there. How are your windows going? Oh.
Good. Second coat of black white.
Looking good. Do you reckon you'll get these done today?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
See, you just jumped on a wet window. Right, this week's, I'm just starting a new podcast. I've got a new recommendation, one I listened to last week. In the Dark, season 2, really good podcast, one of the better ones that I've listened to. Today I'm starting a new one which is highly recommended, called My Teacher's Pet, an Aussie one, so we'll see how that goes. I just finished another one the other day, which I can't even remember the name of it. Do you remember what the name of that podcast was that I was listening to that I told you about?
No.
I'm not sure, but I'll tell you when I remember.
They signed the new town for a reason vitally important to the twins. The club agreed to...
Joanne's presence in the home increased. Lynn became meek.
Can we please get 2 Rebel Whopper combos? Yeah, well, lockdown's over, and of course one of the benefits of that is going to be some fast food. And yeah, we figured today we might as well come and grab ourselves a little BK. Why not? Ashley's excited. I was like, what do you want to do for lunch? Because we've sort of not got anything. I already knew what was going on in her brain. So here we are. Sempi gets his little pack of nuggets. Okay, that's 2 coats of 8th Tanner on the walls, looking fantastic. Do you remember when that ugly window was there and how bad it looked? It's looking absolutely brilliant. Now, something that's actually quite cool that I'm excited to get onto is this roof, and mainly this Art Deco feature. So Ash has given it a very good clean, and now I'm going to jump up there and paint right in all these little intricate details with the brush and the ceiling paint. Even though it's a little bit slow, it's quite satisfying to do this. Okay, that's the first coat done on the Art Deco feature. Looking nice. Hey Ash?
Yeah.
Cinderella's busy cleaning the roof because it's got decades worth of soot and dirt on it. So gonna help her do that, and then actually I'll probably just get straight into putting some paint on. And then once the paint's on the ceiling, then that's pretty much this room done, minus the architraves and the coating. Happy days. Let's paint the ceiling together. In 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Geez, I look like Tintin. Look at my hair. It's probably day in, day out for me. How are we? So today, actually I was going to show you quickly. So bedroom yesterday, looking very good. Look at this. It's actually half set up decent. It's nice to actually be in a room that is not full of crap. So this bedroom is more or less ready to go now, bar the coving. So very excited about that. Not really much to do. There is going to be a wardrobe I'm going to put in here eventually, which won't be too far away. But yeah, I mean, look how nice this window area has come up that Ash has done. Obviously no architraves yet, but yeah, it's come up super nice. Yeah, so very happy with that. But one thing I'm going to take care of this morning is the doors basically can't open over the carpet because the carpet level came up so much. So we're going to whip these doors off, cut the bottom off. Ash is busy putting some final coats on some windows in my office. And after that, maybe do a bit of plastering, a couple other bits and bobs around. So yeah, crack into that.
She'll start fucking calling you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to it. Like, I just don't.
It's not necessary.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not. One little trick when you're cutting the bottom of the door off so that it slides over the carpet, to measure where you need to cut the door, just grab your pencil, sit it on the carpet like this, and then just run it along like so. And now you've got your line, and it'll just smoothly go over the top of your carpet. Now these doors aren't necessarily our forever doors, but in the meantime, until we get the final doors, it'd be good to have doors that open and close. So that's why we're bothering with these. We may keep this front one and do it up because it has got the nice panes and so on, but the other ones are definitely getting replaced. But you've got to have a door swinging at some point. That is a very blunt skill saw blade. Oh, perfect. You couldn't move this door a centimetre before. Very good. Good morning. How are we today? Here we are good. We've been relaxing the last couple of days. Let's just start that again, eh? How are we today? We're very good. We've been relaxing the last couple of days, the last few actually. You know, just chilling, going for a little bit of a run, doing this and that. But today, I've decided I want to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while, and that's build the butcher's block for the kitchen, the new one. I've got these pieces of Remu here. They're old sills or something, big chunky pieces. So we're going to plane these up and we're going to make a nice butcher's block out of them using a piece of granite that we had left over for the kitchen. So I'm quite excited about that. Going to try and, you know, make that come up as good as we can. Yeah, another thing, we've been looking at garages. So hopefully a garage coming in pretty soon. If you can see here, this stick is basically where we're sort of looking at the moment. There's a garage that we've got, which is a 7.2 by 5.4 with a really nice sectional roller door. Yeah, and it would take up that much room out here. So what we're thinking is, you know, your garage will be there. You can come in there. You'll have a little turning sort of area here, and then out this direction. So you can see your garage will come to here. Then the deck is going to come all the way out somewhere to here. Bit of a pagoda come off here, and then down over there you'll have your grass and wood shed, garden shed, all that good stuff. As soon as lockdown's over too, I'll be able to go and get, see who I'm pointing right now, finish these pieces up so we can get the back of the house painted, which would be very nice. Anyway, let's get into this and yeah, see what we can do with this butcher's block. Hey Mace. Right now, with the desk that I made, I just sort of whacked that together. But sometimes the best thing to do is have a look at what other people have done. So in this case, I think we'll jump online and have a look at some other butcher's blocks, might get some ideas, different ways to put them together. So let's do that now. Okay, let's have a look here. Butcher's block, images. Now I don't want to go too crazy. We've only got quite basic sort of wood. I mean, you've got ideas like this one here, which kind of have the sort of chairs on the end. I'm not sold on that one. What else have we got floating around here? Something like this. I mean, this is quite cool. Probably can't make this any bigger, can I? But I mean, something like this is quite cool. I mean, one idea, or one thing to bear in mind is currently the way we've got it, our stools can go underneath, which is quite cool. Yeah, I mean, that's quite nice just in itself, isn't it? So we've just got that running up. Okay, this gives us some ideas, but I like the idea of something along these lines, obviously, but with a piece of granite slotted in. You're probably going to see something kind of like that, where you've got the piece of granite in the top there. Yeah, I mean, something like this is actually really nice. All right, let's get back out there. Now we've got an idea of what we're doing. Right, this is going to be our legs. Okay, so the finished height of the butcher's block, we want it to be 900, which is more or less the standard bench height, and it's what the bench heights we've got are. So hopefully, pretty sure this piece here is it's going to work out in 4s to be 900, so we need it to be, we want to cut these into 9, so we need this to be 3.6 long. Look at that beautiful colour. When we get into that, it's going to come up really, really good. Okay, so we've gone from that there to that there. Now you've got some sort of holes and things from what it used to be once before, but that's kind of cool. It gives it that little bit of rusticness. But yeah, overall, they're coming up really nice. Really nice. It's taken a little while. Let's do the rest. Four of the legs planed up, looking awesome, looking really good. The thing I love about these bits of Remo is they're so thick, they're so fat. I mean, if you compare them to how thin those ones are there, these are like twice as thick. So they're very cool, very chunky. Right, now time to frame this up with some other pieces. Okay, so I've got my two sides of my framing. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm a bit short on wood, so the plan is to make these two sides, and they're going to be the sort of the base height, and then I'm gonna make that to the exact width of the granite, and then once that's on, then we're gonna put a runner around the outside, a big chunky piece of emery that's going to come up to the height of the granite right around the edge, and that'll sort of frame the whole piece. So that's sort of my idea. I think it's going to work. Right, I haven't checked this, but this should fit on here perfectly. Oh, and it does. There's going to be a piece of wood that's going to run up the side that's going to sit flush, like so. And that's going to run all the way around the edge, which is going to create our frame around the granite. Just went to make the last cut and the drop saws died. Wow, I've got to say that's really odd. So the planer doesn't work on the cord either, but there's power getting to through the lead, but the drop saw and the planer aren't working, so it's obviously not the drop saw. No fuses have gone. What the hell is going on? I'd swapped the plug to a different plug and still nothing. A bit confusing, isn't it? There's still power on the house. So I will say that's very random. That's the first time ever the lead died. For some reason the lead wasn't generating enough voltage. It's strange. So I swapped the lead and we're good to go. But the light was coming on at the end of the lead, but yet no power. Anyway, good. Back in business. Right, now hopefully this should slot, which it does. So, this side's a bit low. Right. So that's where we're at so far, and then I'm going to put another piece down here, another piece here, and then we're going to put a few boards in here as a little sort of chopping block. Right, so that's all done. I might think about putting some little slats across here as shelving, but at the moment I've pretty much flat run out of wood. But yeah, obviously it needs to be waxed or varnished, whatever I decide to go for. But overall, a day well spent. Solid remu, nice piece of granite, so bloody heavy, just like a butcher's block should be. That's all for the day. I think I might go for a run now. Yeah, last day of lockdown, is it? Or tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, bye-bye. I've got one little piece of remu left, and I thought I could make, oh actually I don't know if it'll be long enough. The bath's quite wide. Needs to be about 750. Just chopped up that little piece. That's how these things work, isn't it? You sit there and you put your little goodies on there. Where's a goodie? There you go. There you go, your little bath treats. Look at that. Boom, done. Probably take a bit more off it actually, but that's enough for today. Bye-bye. Okay, just come home. Haven't seen yet. And already I can see in this room, holy crap. Oh Ash, look in here. Oh my God, how good does that feel?
So good.
That is, it feels bigger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Oh, there's no shit in here.
Like it feels massive. Actual, like it feels so good. Alright, should we go to the lounge?
Yeah.
Alright, go, let's go. I haven't been to the lounge yet. Alright, here we go. Following Ash. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow. Look at that.
We live in a house now. What do you think?
That looks so good. I'm so happy.
Now, we live in an actual house. Oh, look how good, like, what a good job they've done around the edge of the tiles.
Yeah.
Oh, how good do you feel about that? Good?
Good.
Good morning, how are we today? Man, it feels nice walking out here onto the carpet. It is a good feeling. No more dust. I would say, like what we felt straight away is it makes the room feel smaller. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it really has sort of shrunk the room up. But if you get back here and have a look, yeah, we're starting to look pretty good. So the new fire will be coming in sometime in the next couple weeks. But today I'm going to be jumping in the roof and putting some insulation in because we found out that we qualified for a $3,000 grant towards heating, either a heat pump or a fire, and we didn't even know about that. And in order to get that, they have to come and check your insulation and make sure it's compliant. So I have to finish doing that. But it's worth checking these things. I think it might only be because of the area we live in. But if you're doing anything, check to see if you qualify for a grant. It was only because of the fire company we're going through. They said, hey, you might qualify for this. And sure enough, but yeah, they're going to come and check my insulation tomorrow. So I've got to finish these last couple rooms. My most hated job, as you know, but it's got to be done. And then it's done. And I can tell you the house, since doing all the insulation, man, it has been so much warmer. It doesn't even really get cold in here anymore. Anyway, let's crack into it. Oh, and another thing, it's Ashley's birthday today. And I got her this present this morning. It was the funniest thing. It's classic Ashley. So I got her these really awesome shoes. She's been needing some shoes for the gym. Yeah, these are super nice. Adidas Ultra Boost. Very cool. Anyway, so I give them to her. She opens them up and she's like, wow. She's like, man, fuck, I'm going to be able to run so fast in these. It was just classic Ashley. So, yeah, it's her birthday. Let's see, could maybe do a little birthday video later. I don't know, see how we go. But she's having a little birthday party at home here tomorrow. We'll have a couple people around. So, yeah, she's had to go to work though, which sucks. But anyway, all right, Sim, up.
It's very low, and some of these, it's not fun. Ah, fuck. Oh, this is tough. I'm doing the bit right back down the back there, and there's a big beam that runs all the way along. So you literally cannot get in there. It's not possible to get in there to put the stuff in. So the only way I can do it is I'm using that pole. But like, I have to get down in that tiny gap. It is brutal, absolutely brutal. Oh, I know that some roofs you get, you can get an exemption that it doesn't actually need insulation because the gap's so low, and I have to imagine that that is getting to that stage. Anyway, keep going, keep going. All right, all done. Thank fuck for that. Hopefully it's a good enough job. Yeah, I don't know how picky they are on the stuff. They might be really picky or they might not. I guess sort of maybe depends on the person you get. Anyway, at least that's done. Even if it isn't good enough, I'm sure it won't take much to get it up to scale. Right, let's get the fuck down from here. Good morning. Today I've got the person coming to check the insulation in the next hour sometime, so I'll let you know how that goes. Fingers crossed it's going to go well. Aside from that today, the plan is to just get into some architraves. So I picked up a bunch the other day, and the plan to just sort of get as many done as I can. So that's today's plan. It's nothing too exciting, and then I have to clean up at the end of the day. Ash is having a few drinks for her birthday tonight. So that's the day. Nothing too crazy. Looks like it's going to piss with rain. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Let's crack into it. Right, first thing we need to do, jump around the edge and find any nails, pull them out. Yeah, so good news, the guy just came and checked the insulation. He gets here and he's like, he's just leaving now. But yeah, he gets here and the first thing he says out of the car, he's like, oh, I'm not hopeful on this roof. And I was like, yeah, well, it was pretty tough. And he comes in and as soon as he climbs up, he's like, fuck mate, you've done well. He's like, if I was doing this, I'd tell my boys to not even bother with this roof. It would just be exempt, you wouldn't need to do insulation. So, but hey, it's still good to do it, of course. But yeah, sweet, $3,000 grant coming our way. But yeah, like I said, make sure you check these things, you know. You can't complain for about free money, can you? Thanks, Cindy. Actually, no, it was the national government that brought this in, wasn't it? Anyway, going on nicely with these architraves. That's one done there. And I'm just about to chuck this piece on here. Why don't you join me while we do this? It's always the fun part to see whether it fits. Jesus. Shouldn't be working in bare feet. Now often they need a bit of tweaking, and this one is no exception. So obviously that quirk, we want that to be about 5 mil, and at the moment that's probably about 8 mil. It's probably about 8 mil. So we'll just take half a blade off of the end. Oh shit! Actually, we'll take a full blade off one of the ends, and should be good. There we go, that's 2 done. Boom, boom. Let's keep going. Now, as you can see with these architraves, they're looking really good. Now, there was these bottom pieces, which if you can see over here, underneath, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. I sort of thought, you know what, I'm going to get the architrave and I'm going to put it under there and sort of jigsaw the edges and see how that comes up. Because if you look at some of the old ones that used to be in here, they kind of had like a bit of scotia that went underneath it. I'm not really sure what it's called, but anyway, so I've just done one of those and it looks bloody awesome. So I'll quickly show you how I did it. So I use a little cup on the corner here to get a nice curve. There you go, just like that. One corner. Obviously it's still got to be painted, so that dirt will disappear. Let's chuck it up. Here we go. Yes, you can see those look really good. Really happy with those. Okay, now that wasn't the planned end of the episode, but I've got so much footage, there's enough for 3 episodes, so this is going to be into this one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned in the next few days because I'll put the second one up and we'll be back to usual probably next week. Thanks for watching, thanks for subbing. Make sure if you like the video, only if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. On the next episode of the Property Hillbillies, we keep working on the outside of the house and it's looking fantastic. Ashley gets a new present and the cove finally starts going up in the house. No screws, nails or anything required. Well, not on this anyway.